All right, my people, what's up? It's King Geo in the house. We are live. I was doing another live earlier on, but I was just a test run because I got the green room in the back, as you can see, and I was doing it with StreamYard, but apparently it's not working. It's something that's going down every time I put it down with StreamYard. StreamYard cuts off my camera and it freezes it, so I don't know why. Don't know why. All right, so today's segment. I want to talk something about Tekashi 69. Um, let some more people come on so they can give me their input on it. I'm not a big Tekashi 69 fan. Never had been, but I see that he's been, from what I understand, now he's talked about what you call it, Cardi B. And I think that Tekashi, what he's doing right now is he's trying to stay relevant. He's trying to stay relevant in a world where I guess he needs to. So like I guess he's trying to stay relevant in a position where he was at before. Like I read here, it says here, rap beefs could hurt daughter, baby mama fears. It says that Tekashi 69 free to run his mouth because he has bodyguards, but his baby mama says she doesn't, and fears his escalating beefs are putting their little girls in harm's way. Um, you know that ever since that Tekashi has come out of jail, that's all that he has done is that he's run his mouth. Um, is that going to get him in trouble? I would think so. It's just a matter of time. I mean, it doesn't matter whether he got bodyguards or not. I mean, you got bodyguards. There's gonna be one nut job that's not gonna care whether you got bodyguards or not. You know, Tupac had bodyguards. It don't mean nothing. Right? Biggie Small had bodyguards, but Mal Meeks and all these kind of stuff that he's trying to start beef with, they're nobodies. You know, why don't you when when he came out of jail, he started doing his music and start rapping about maybe how it was in jail. But not even rapping about how it was in jail. He wasn't even that nigga wasn't even in jail for a bullet. I don't even think he did a bullet. So that's nothing, you know. So jail to him, he was just what in county jail or whatever the kid can be. You know, he didn't do no hard time in prison. He didn't do no 5 years, no 10 years, no 15, no 20, no life. You could say that you had an experience. He just went to jail with a bunch of guys that woke up at a certain time of day, play space, play domino, watch TV, and put thumbs on their phone. But that's what they do. You know, that phone's a killer in jail. You know what I'm saying? So you got that. It says here, Tekashi 69 says he left Instagram for 6 months because he weighed 204 pounds. And here says Tekashi 69 shows off 60-pound weight loss. He does look like a crackhead though. I mean, the kid has talent, but he's doing it all the wrong way. You know, and when Fat Joe talked to him one time and told him you gotta stay away from those so-called friends, he didn't listen. And now he's not listening either because he's still, he's talking crap about people that are irrelevant basically. And now he wants to talk about Cardi B. I don't know what he said about Cardi B. I don't know. Let me look it up. You know, let's see what he's talking about Cardi B. A lot of things, so might as well just talk about her so he can get his ratings up. You know, like cake clickbait. All right, so look at this. It says Tekashi 69 has come after a number of artists and celebrities throughout his career. It was just last week that he was involved in an altercation with Meek Mill. Wow. At a Miami parking lot. Now Tekashi has shifted his attention to a new target, Cardi B, and then posted to his Instagram story. The rapper asked his followers, if I took women to hotels and drugged them and then robbed them, would I be canceled? The question was refers to a March 2019 to a 2019 Instagram live session that Cardi B held in which she said she drugged and robbed clients back when she was a stripper. And he says, some guy named Kevin said, Cardi B is an evil woman and is a disgrace to humanity. How dare you rape anyone they cry for sympathy? Cardi B joins the long list of people that Tekashi has attacked. So let's get something right. Wait. This guy said that Cardi B, dare you rape anyone? I don't know. You could rape a man. A man can be raped. Don't get me wrong, by a woman. It's not uncommon. It's just that you don't listen. You don't hear about it because a lot of men is ashamed to it. But let's talk about Cardi B in her days. Cardi B was a woman who was doing her stripping and drugged the guys and took their money. I don't know how common that is in the stripping world, but hey, you go into a strip club, and if that's what she did, do I condone what she did? No, but I also, she's got to do what she's got to do. What about those men that go in there and they rape the strippers, or they get these prostitutes and they rape them and they kill them? I mean, one thing doesn't justify the other, but that's my ADP. I got paid. You heard that, right? I got paid like 3 days ago, but that's the application. So let's do it this way. Do I condemn what Cardi B did? No. What she did was right? No. But you're living in a world where you go to a strip club and you expect these things. You don't expect these things to happen because you're a man. You're like, I don't expect these things to happen. But it is what it is. And did Tekashi 69 say anything about that? I mean, come on, Tekashi. Tekashi was out there robbing people. Tekashi was out there in a gang, and when shit hit sideways, at least you gotta give Cardi B credit because Cardi B talked about it. Cardi B said, "Yeah, I did this, I did that." She's never hid anything of what she did. So you may not like what she did, but you have to give her credit for saying what she did. And she's a popular star. So for Tekashi to say that, what he's saying about, what was it that he said about her? If I took a woman to hotels to be drugged and then robbed them, would I be canceled? Yes, he says. You should have commented on some people left in Instagram. Let me see. Let me see what some people say here. Some of them said, "Speak. I can't respect this since he's throwing shot at Cardi B. I can't respect this since he's throwing shot at Cardi B. Why he's trying to beef with Cardi B? How? Cardi B shaking her boots and then Cardi B does. Finding somebody speaking on Cardi B. He got a point. NGL, you all know what that means. 69 got a child abuse case, says the N-word. This is dead people who ruin families, beef with everyone, and still here. I really don't think he can do anything that'll get him canceled at this rate. Cardi B is reading this. He ain't lying. Cardi B should be canceled. I don't think Cardi B should be canceled. To me, I mean, Cardi B is Cardi B, man, and she has the right to speak, and she spoke. She said what she said what she was doing. She said what she did. And but the funny thing is that this guy talks about the things that Cardi B did But he don't talk about the shit that he did. Just because when she went sideways, what did he do? He stitched his way out. All right. So he's just trying to stay relevant in the game. And when he makes his videos, that he's making 39 million people watching this video, it's just give him more of an up, And people should, I'm not much into that. I'm an OG, we all gotta do what we gotta do to survive. As long as you're not hurting nobody, I believe in that. But she did what she did. And then for him to come out and say that, because we all knew what Cardi B was doing, because Cardi B had said it before what she did. Okay, so it's nothing new. But for him to come out and start beef, that's just the way of him, trying to stay relevant in the world, in the rap game, in the entertainment world. That's where he's trying to stay relevant, so that he can still have his fan base and people can still follow him and all this kind of stuff. But to be honest with you, it just amazes me that he's going after Cardi B when there are things that he should be doing professionally, so he can get his career straightened out. So he can, so people can look at him in a different light. So people can say, you know what, this guy has truly changed. He has changed his life around. But all he does is with his music is just disses people, cursing people, saying go suck my, and I'll grab the butts. That's not the way to do it. That's why I don't listen to his music. I don't listen to any music that degrades women at all. At all. I don't like it. Never liked it, even when I was a kid. And when I was a kid, there were some hardcore rappers out there who were doing the same thing, and I never listened to that, because that I don't care for the music, but I definitely would not listen to your music if you're degrading women. I really, really wouldn't do that. You guys got to think about, no matter how much you hate a girl, no matter, we came from a woman, bro. And no matter how much a girl did you dirty that's a woman still. I know everybody's like, oh, why are we always caring for a woman, always saying things about a woman, and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Without women, we wouldn't be here, right? Your mom's a woman, your aunt's a woman, your sister's a woman. So despite the fact whatever a woman is, you should talk bad about them. So when I hear music, rappers be like, oh, girls be sucking my, and we should do this and we should do that. I want a fat booty, and I don't like that. That to me is not, it's not that. And a woman who listens to that type of music and condones it, it's that, you're not a woman. You're supposed to make that music uplifting. I was reading something today. Well, I know I was reading something today. I heard something today on Facebook where a guy cheated on his wife, not once but twice, right? And he said the first time he cheated on his wife, that she had a baby, that he had a baby from her, and then he spoke to his wife, and his wife forgave him. And he said the wife was very enamored with the child. She took him in as her own. And then he cheated with his sister-in-law, and his sister-in-law had twins. And one day they were talking, his sister-in-law and her, and they said, "Oh, we got to a feud." And she said, my baby's father's the father of my kids is your husband." And that's beautiful. And now he's saying that that his sister-in-law and her husband are getting a divorce, and he doesn't want to get a divorce with his wife. What should he do? That's a stupid question. It's a stupid question because you already cheated on your wife. You're lucky your wife took you in the first place when you cheated on her once. Now you did it to her twice. And the thing that she should do, she should just leave you and run away, never come back to you. Because as a man, you don't do that as a man. A man does not cheat on his wife. A man does not do that. A man, if you're going to cheat on your wife, you must well not be with your wife. If you want to get something because your wife will not give it to you in bed, you might as well just not be with her. Stay single. This man chose to cheat his wife twice, not taking into consideration that he could have brought something home. He could have brought a disease. Didn't think about that. So this is the kind of things that that's perplexing. And going back to the Tekashi 69, so this kid should get his life together. And if he's gonna, I think more people would see him. Because when you see 39 million people watching this video, I don't know if they're watching this video because they want to see something new, or they want to watch the same crap that he produces with girls with big asses and all that kind of stuff, which I don't find that attractive at all. I mean, you like a girl with big booty, but I don't like the fact that they parlayed, and it's not my thing. It's never been my thing. I'm a weird guy. I'm a weird guy. Um, but yeah, but to what extent is he gonna go? So he's dissing Cardi B because he wants to diss Cardi B because, like I said, he wants to stay relevant in the game, and and that is a shame that he wants to. That the only way that he can stay relevant in the game is by dissing people, you know. But he does not diss himself. He has not. He has not yet genuinely sit down and apologize to his fan that I've known of. Say that I'm remorseful. I wish I didn't do the things that I did. And plus, you got your baby's mama, you got your kid out there in the world, and that's the way you starting beef, and you got to think about that child, man. You never know. You got sick foes out here, and you got to think about that. And he doesn't do that. You stick to what you do, and that's if you do. Do your music and do your thing. Stop trying to get beef with other people so you can get recognition. You know, that's not a cool thing to do, bro. And those people who are following you, or I don't know why, I wouldn't even give you the time of day. The only reason that I'm talking about you, or I'm talking about Tekashi now, is only because it's a shame that a young man at his age with the talent that he has is taking this thing another route. And you fear for the kid's life. Just because he got bodyguards doesn't mean anything. If that's the mentality that he thinks that I can run my mouth because I got bodyguards. Trust me, bodyguards can't be bought. Just the same way you hire them, someone can buy them and say, "Yo, I need you to step to the side." And this is not a movie thing. This is a realistic thing. When you have kids, when you have your own kids, you don't talk about other people. I mean, Meek Mills is nobody. I mean, the other people are nobody. But you're gonna get somebody pissed off, and people are already pissed off that you snitch. People are already pissed off that you snitch. You're just gonna get into. You're gonna get into. You're gonna get into something that you're gonna get yourself out. Is he a fighter? No, Tekashi's not a fighter, bro. Tekashi can't even pick one round with my dog. My dog's this small. It's not a Chihuahua. It's a mixed Chihuahua with Pekingese, but I don't know why they did that. But it's like the movie. Top Gun. Your body's making your body's making checks that your mouth is making checks that your body can't cash. So if you can't, if you can't go duke it up one on one with somebody, just don't talk, man. Don't talk. That's the way we did the old school, man. You let your hands do the talking. I'm not gonna say nothing. Whatever can make you touch me, it's all on. That's the way that I am. You can talk about me. You can say, "Yo, King Joe, blah 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 blah." But you come to my face, you come to my face. But the minute you go like this, then it's on. I don't. That's the way I always been. So I don't play that game. You touching me now, you're violating my space once you touch me. And I wouldn't even let you get that close to me to touch me anyway. But that's what it is. So he's trying to stay relevant, and it's a shame because the kid does have talent, but his talent is going to waste on things that makes no sense. So what's the point of you getting millions of dollars and then all of a sudden it goes to waste because you made one mistake. You spoke to the wrong person. You talked shit about the wrong person. A lot of people are not going to take your shit. You know what I'm saying? I haven't said you know what I'm saying in a while. That's not my thing either. But it is what it is, and people. He needs to stay true to the game. He needs to stay in his lane. And that's true. Stay in your lane before someone's going to hurt you and someone's going to take away the very things that you do love most. And it's a shame. Like I said, he has a lot of talent, but he's letting his talent go to waste on stupid shit. There's no need for him to be talking about Cardi B. There's no need to be, if you're going to talk about something, talk about what experience, what you learned from being in jail. How has that changed you? How has that made you a better person? How have you seen that as becoming a better father for your child? Those are the things that you got to do. Those are the things that you got to think about. Not, oh, Meek Mills is this or Cardi B is this. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Those are the kind of things that you got to talk about. So whenever you have someone that admires you, someone that looks up to you, you can say, I look up to Cardi, I look up to Tekashi because my man went to jail. He got out of jail. He reformed his life. He's doing good music. He's giving back to his community. He's always with his kid. He's doing this. He's doing that. And people look up to that. People like, what? There is, people do have second chances. But the way he's doing it, he's not doing anything that can, for me at least, that can say, what? I want to go follow Tekashi. Let me go listen to Tekashi's music. There's nothing that I can say that would do that. And the way that he's going, it's not good. It's a shame. So he should broaden up. He should broaden up his horizon. He should broaden up his platform. And I think that if he broaden up his platform, he stops going after Meek Mill and he start going after Cardi B, he start going after Snoop Doggy Dogg, he stop doing Snoop Dogg, he stop going all this shit, and he starts doing his own thing. I think he'll get more famous than what he is now. And when you want to get famous, you want to get famous for the right thing. At least that's what I think. You have, so at the end of the day, that when you do die, that's the legacy that you leave behind. That you were a good hip hop artist, that you gave back to the community. You were a great father. You were a great citizen. You did everything that you possibly could to make your life, his life, and the world's life better. But when you go around portraying something that you're not, the thug, because you ain't no thug, and talking crap about other people, that's all going to bring is backlash. And misery loves company, and there are people who do enjoy that. A lot of people enjoy this gossip bullshit. A lot of people do. That gossip makes money. To be honest with you, when you're alive, you're somewhat. When you die, all of a sudden your signature goes up, your picture goes up in price. Michael Jackson was worth more dead than he's alive. So, and oh my God. So that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you want to do. But I know Cardi B ain't pay. I know Cardi B ain't paying no mind to him. I know Cardi B ain't saying, "Yo, all this or that." I know Cardi B. That Cardi B's way too high up there. I mean, I don't want to say nothing bad about Cardi B, but she is who she is, and she's very to the point, and she is who she is, and if she has to tell you something, she'll tell you, and she's very blunt about it. She doesn't hide anything about it. That's why I guess that's why a lot of people like about her. That she's blunt and she's to the point, and she doesn't hold anything back. But I don't think I've seen, but because I don't watch so much Cardi B, I don't think I've seen or heard of her talk bad about somebody else. I could be wrong, but like I said before, it's pretty cool. I got membership for your term, meaning that we can do a one-on-one live, private, the king and queen. Um, that's more of I would like to make that more the queen. I said girls things that you girls can join my membership and we can talk about things. Just because I'm a guy doesn't mean that we can't talk about girl things. You know, and how guys are with your relationship, how this is, and those are the kinds that I want to do the king and queen thing, because at the end of the day, you are a queen, and if you're with a man that does not treat you like a queen, then you gotta go. All right, thank you everybody for this, for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you can know when I can PGO uploaded a video. Well, thank you very much for joining my show. Don't forget, I'm going to start doing a podcast very soon. I think I'm going to do it next week. It's going to be called the Geo Show. It's not going to be King Geo. It's going to be called the Geo Show. And I'm going to start soon doing merch. Hey, hey, what up, Ryus? Oh, now she comes on. Canada in the house. What's up, Ryus? What you doing? How you doing? Is it cold out there? Well, today the topic was basically Tekashi 69 about how he's going after Cardi B, and I was saying that he's only doing these things because he wants to stay relevant in the game. I don't normally talk about Tekashi. I don't even give people like that any play on my platform. Why the face? Why the face? Hey, did you know like I have now a new Canada is late. Si quita la internet si se va la de abajo o la mía. So you on your lunch break. But anyway, like I was telling you, Rayus, yes, Takashi is a mess. So what I want to tell you, so I have a new membership now. So I have three tiers: is 199, 299, and 399. The 199 is called King's Layer. The 299 is your time, which means that we could either talk one on one or we could do a group thing that a lot of people go in. Or the king and the queen and the king and queen, which is 399. I'm trying to make that into more of a woman thing that we can get a lot of women talking about different topics. Whether it's we can do this privately.